successfully, outthink, outmarket, out-earn, out-position, out-preempt the competition. But also I open up to specific questions, issues, challenges, because I love going deep and I love being specific. So with global unemployment as high as it is, vocational training and retraining businesses are on the uptick, particularly on a worldwide basis. During a 3-day program, guess where? In Tokyo. And again, I've done tons of them all over Asia. This Japanese businessman asked me how he could incorporate sponsorship to basically subsidize and underwrite some of his training costs. His motivation was to increase his profits, broaden his base, and in most cases beat his competition. So why don't you watch and see the inventive way I responded to his question. Enjoy. If you could teach 20 different people how to do it 80% as well as you, and then you used a variation of something like the Strategic Alliance to get organizations that reach nurses to promote it all over Japan, then you could go to companies who wanted to sponsor. You don't really mean advertise, you mean sponsor. And instead of having a 3-hour program, you could have a 4.5-hour program, and you could use the last hour and a half to let those sponsors either make a presentation or provide you with a video you could promote, and your trained facilitators could promote. And by the way, if you're uncomfortable training other people, you could do your version on video and have them just facilitate it, and it would be you, but you got a limitation that's not real. It's all in your mind.
Yeah. Years ago, there was...
With all due respect, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just the moment you... Remember the Indiana Jones concept? The moment you open up your paradigm, you can have all of Japan.
Yeah.
And you can make money. We've had lots of people, excuse me, Spike, who've set up sponsorships where the sponsors pay all the expenses, the sponsors make it profitable before they even get one nurse, in your case, to sign up. So if you could do, and it's fine if it's only 45, but we've also, I'll give you one more comment, then you take over. I've had a lot of people say, I can only do 45. And I'll say, well, why? Because when we started, we thought we could only do 40, and I was able to do 800. It just have to work a little bit with the dynamic and maybe bring some co-facilitators, but it may be that your paradigm is self-limiting. We hurt for anybody who doesn't maximize their fullest potential. And you can't maximize your fullest potential till you open your mind, remember, to other possibilities. So what Spike and I are saying to you is there's a lot of other ways to do this. You could also, you could sign up annual subscriptions and you could teach them online with video training. You could have DVDs that went to their home. You could basically have a whole integrated series of those. You could have specialties for special types of nurses. If you start setting up strategic alliances with other providers who sell to nurses, people who sell, clothes, or people who sell insurance or whatever, and there's probably 3 kinds of nurses. There are nurses in group facilities, hospitals and clinics. There are nurses probably in medical doctors' offices, and then there are probably maybe out-call nurses that go to homes for invalids and people like that. And you could work on, you say, what companies already sell, like companies that represent nurses, companies that recruit nurses, the Association of Nurses, all of those, the journals, all of those are great joint venture partners for you. You could write a book of fundamentals. It was the fundamentals of what every nurse needs to know to, to provide the highest level of service and also to earn the highest amount of money. So it had a 2-prong, and you could sell it for very low. You could have the magazine sell it and keep all the money because you want the name of the buyer to start a relationship. Does this help broaden your mind? Okay, thank you.